For developing a PANT pattern, the following tools are required: pattern cardboard sheet, a measuring tape, shaping scale, French curve, marking chalk, and a scissor. Measuring length of a full pant. Using a tape, measure the length from the hip or waist till the floor. For the inseam measurement, measure the length from the crotch to the floor. Measure the circumference of the waist. There should not be any fold in the tape. Measure the hip circumference around the highest point of the hip. Finally, take the bottom round measurement. Pattern making. Front. Step 1. In one corner of the sheet, that is point 0, mark 1.5 inch for waistband. This will be point 1. Step 2. From point 0, mark the length of the pant. This will be point 2. Add 2 inches for the bottom fold. Step 3. Mark 10 inches for body rise, that is the crotch line from point 0. This will be point 3. Step 4. Find the midpoint between points 2 and point 3 and mark 2 inches above the midpoint. This will be point 4 for the knee line. Step 5. Then draw a perpendicular line from points 1. Draw a line connecting points 0, 1, 3, 4 and 2. Then draw a perpendicular line 3, 4 and 2 and the bottom fold point. Step 6. Calculate 1/4 of the seat circumference measure and add 2.5 inches to it. Now mark this distance in the line of point 3. This will be point 5. Step 7. Now mark 1 inch from point 5 towards point 3. This will be point 5A. Step 8. Mark point 6, which will be 1 3/4 inches from point 5 towards point 3. Step 9. Draw a line from point 6 towards the perpendicular line of point 1. The meeting point of the two will be point 7. Step 10. Now we are going to draw the crease line of the pant. Find the midpoint between points 3 and 5 and mark it as A. Step 11. Find the distance between point 3 and point A. Use the measurement to mark point B, C and D from 1, 4 and 2 respectively. Join points B, A, C and D. Step 12. Mark point 8, which will be 1/4 of the waist circumference measure, adding ½ inch. Join points 8 and 6. Step 13. Measure 3/4 inch from point 1 and mark it as point 9. Step 14. Mark point 10, which will be ½ inch above point 1. Step 15. Mark point 11, which will be 2½ inches above point 3 for zip line. Step 16. Mark point 12, which will be 2½ inches above point 6. Now join points 11 and point 12. Step 17. Shape from points 12 to point 5 for the crotch line. Step 18. Mark point 13, which will be 1/4 of the bottom round measure for point 14 from point D against point 2. Repeat the same from point D towards point 2. Step 19. Draw a line from point 14 to point 5A. Mark the intersection point of line 4 and line between 14 and 5A as point 15. Step 20. Mark point 16. The distance between point C and point 16 will be the same as the distance between point C and point 15. Join points 16 and 13. Step 21. Using the shape scale, shape between point 3 and point 16. And between point 15 and point 5. This will be for the thighs. Step 22. Shape points 3, 11 and 9 for the seat. Step 23. Shape between points B and point 10 for the waist sitting. Step 24. Cut the front pattern